I spent the entire morning, as always, one, working out, two, having a long and extensive conversation with Kaya's dog trainer, who, she will be trained by and get onboarded with and get trained by in a little bit, in like a month. I talked to the trainer, and basically what he said is like, it seems like you're very serious about this, which is good. You're doing a lot more than like the average pet owner does. And I mean, he basically gassed me up a little bit because I was like, I gave him like all the information about like, how I'm deliberately, I'm training with like purpose, and how I don't have like a single moment throughout the day where there isn't like some level of control over her life. I keep her in a pen if I'm not, keeping her in a crate. Only problem is like separation anxiety in the crate. And he gave me some good feedback on that, where he basically told me like, you have a crate cover, right? And I was like, yes. So he's like, okay, so fully cover the crate, like when you're in the room. What ends up happening in a lot of instances is dogs will start barking in the crate. And if you like engage in a little bit of correction, not like anything super scary, just a tap on the side of the crate, you can get them to cut the barking entirely before it gets out of hand, especially if like the cover is on and you're eliminating one of the multiple senses that they use, because like she's already comfortable in the crate. It's not like she barks in the crate at night. She's perfectly fine. But cover the front of the crate as well, which is why it has a front cover to begin with, which I didn't even realize I wasn't using. While you're in the room, and take away her attention briefly and say quiet, and they'll stop barking, which they always do. And the reason for that is because dogs don't go from 0 to 100. Dogs end up going from 0 to 10 to 40, 60 to 75 to 100. So like if 100 is when she's like so anxious that she's like hurting herself in the crate, so anxious that she's like pissing and shitting herself in the crate when she's like confined. At 10, she's just like whining a little bit. And what ends up happening is like it's not that they get nervous, it's that they work themselves up to being nervous. You know what I mean? Like they start barking, and ignoring is normally good. But if you let that behavior fester in the crate, they will keep barking and they won't stop barking. There's no like, oh, I got tired of barking, so I'm good now. It's just that they literally keep barking until they bark up a storm, until they like ramp up the intensity and freak themselves out. And in really bad cases of separation anxiety, dogs can hurt themselves. Like they can, burrow so much that their paws start bleeding. You know what I mean? She hasn't done any of that stuff, obviously, but like I have to basically separate myself from her throughout the day in short increments. But it worked. I did it while I was taking a shower, and for the first time ever, she didn't bark. She was perfectly fine. She was eating her food, she was chilling in her crate, and she wasn't like hyperventilating and barking herself into a frenzy, and she was perfectly fine. So like I basically need to train her to understand that every time she's in the crate, it doesn't mean that like I'm leaving her or that she's done something wrong. You know what I mean? That I'm there even if she can't see me. I also need to get her used to being alone, because if she has separation anxiety and I leave her behind for an extended period of time, which is going to happen, you go out to dinner or you have to do something outdoors, I need to make sure that, she's not hurting herself. Because if I let her roam in the house, for example, when she's older and she still has separation anxiety, if I haven't dealt with that, then she's going to literally go ape shit on couches and on stuff like shit, piss, even hurt herself in the process, because separation anxieties, it can be dangerous. I feel like I've educated this dog a little too well on waiting. Whenever I say wait, she just like doesn't move ever again, which is very odd. Very, very, very odd. I don't know why. I'm like, come on, go. I'm like, go. Okay, go. And then she won't. She literally just sitting there. How does she do when being called? Kaya. I'll give her something else. Anyway, I should probably take this little demon out because she's going crazy with her right now. Before she pees. Same thing goes for Save the Children. If they were turning around, my dog's going crazy. If they were turning around and saying, "Oh, we think that we think that children should not learn about the existence of gay people because we're afraid that they'll turn gay and that's a bad thing," a lot more people will be like, "Yeah, no, I don't agree with that. That's like a stupid thing to say." God damn, dude, you make me turn into a r/atheist Andy. Despite my best attempts not to be, when you come across like this. Oh no! Kaya! No! No! I'm so annoyed. Bro, chat, tell me the exact time code, the timestamp of when the very last moment I took her out. It has not been longer than 2 hours. No, it has not been longer than 2 hours. It has probably been literally 50 minutes. This dog is so annoying, dude. I took her out to pee and I took her out to shit. There is no way. What, 5:12? Last time I took her out was less than an hour ago. Less than an hour ago. She literally stood up to piss too, didn't bark or sniff around. Yeah, no, she's doing it because like she's annoyed. Maybe because you have the water bowl in there with her. Has she been drinking a lot? I think so. Bro, you have locked her up like a convict. Give her some space. Brother, I'm not gonna get into this one more time, but I guess I am. The entire purpose of why she has to be confined in a small space is literally not because she just takes pisses like that. If she was in a larger space, she would literally piss all the time. But the major reason is because she's a puppy. And when you're a puppy, you do dumb shit like peeing on the couch when you know you're not supposed to. You also do dumb shit like eating things that you're not supposed to eat. Okay? So if I were to allow my puppy free reign over this house, God knows what she would eat. God knows what she would climb on top of and fall off of and break her extremities. Okay? I know how to raise a dog. You, on the other hand, clearly do not. So maybe leave that to me. You know you're not supposed to. Does not exist in dogs. Please listen just a little. I've been a progressive dog trainer for 15 plus years. Leave the water ball. Should always have access to clean water. Just watch her. They're not clocks. Sometimes they need to go a bit more often. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, though. Like, if you're a progressive dog trainer, you already know that, like, there is no better condition for a dog to live in than the one that it's currently living here with me, right? You should understand that objectively, okay? You say you know how to do this, but you're saying a lot of wrong. No, being a progressive dog trainer means that you like decided you can't tell an animal, for example, what not to do in any matter that is like you're anthropomorphizing a animal. That's what that means. Okay, that's what that means. I love this animal, but I'm sorry, it's still a dog. Okay, I don't want to hear from woke ass progressive dog trainers who are like, oh my god, it's not like I'm not giving her water. I'm still giving her water, but putting it in a pen with her is obviously not the best thing to do because she drinks a lot and then she pees in less than 90 minutes. If you're a progressive dog trainer, you should understand, as the SJW dog trainer that you are, that dogs, especially 4-month-old dogs, have 5 hours in the tank of holding their piss in. That's their maximum, right? That doesn't mean they're going to do it, which is precisely why I try to take her out periodically every 2 hours, okay? Every 2 hours I take her out. 90 minutes is insane. It's not the end of the world. It's a mistake. It happens. It's not making me angry at her. I'm angry at you for coming in here and being like, no, you're supposed to monitor your dog at every given moment. Is it not true? Can dogs not hold? Are you telling me as a progressive dog owner and a dog trainer that a puppy that is 4 months old is incapable of holding their piss in for 90 minutes? Because that would be an insane thing, okay? I'm literally monitoring her behavior every moment of the day, much better than any dog owner could. You want to know why? Because I have a camera right behind me that is looking at all of the things that she's doing. She shows zero signs, unfortunately, of being insecure and like needing to pee because she's a puppy and she's too stupid, unfortunately, at this moment to recognize that she shouldn't be peeing. Accidents happen. It's my mistake. I'm not supposed to leave a fat ass bowl of water. I give her water periodically. Normally, I left it in there foolishly, just like I periodically let her out. Just a puppy. That's it. She's an annoying one. That's true. She hadn't been pissed in the house in 48 hours, which was awesome. She had no accidents for 48 hours, and it was great. So I foolishly got confident and thought that she would hold her piss in for longer than 90 minutes. I just found a new stone lock. I know. It just makes me so mad. I'm so broken. I'm so disheveled. I'm so mad. There's so much piss I need to clean now. God damn it.
Yesterday is real gamers don't fucking wash their hands.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. Here, say bye, Kaya. Bye. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye.